this is Marie Blue Angel, and I am playing Love Limit today from Winking Corvid Studio. This game is from Otome Jam 2024, and I'm so excited to finally get to it. It's literally been in my downloads for a month or two at this point, over 2 months. So hopefully, I'm pretty sure I'm going to like it, so hopefully all of you watching are also going to enjoy it. I'm very intrigued by this title screen because I feel like I should be able to play, like interact with the little icons here, because it feels like one of those old school, like, alien invasion shooty games. But I don't think I can because it's just kind of static. Maybe it's just my system, but I'm gonna turn up my volume by a hair. But anyways, that's okay. All I know about Love Limit is us as the main character. We are supporting our sibling who is a matchmaker, and so we accept and agree to go on a matchmaking date. And part of this story is finding out who our date is, and perhaps it is related to this icon, these little ones right here. So we'll see. But anyways, without further ado, let's just get into it, because I need to know what's happening here. Play all episodes. Well, I don't know if I can play all in one sitting, but we'll see. Ooh, okay, cute. We're at a shop. I like the vibe. The last dregs of my third cup of coffee slide down my throat like cold brown sludge. Oh, that's not warm. Aaron. Okay, that's us. I'm done. Officially. We're getting the bill and going home. Wait, no, is this not us? No. Da 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 da. I think we're Aaron, and our sibling is Lynn. Please, Aaron, let's wait a little more. I'm sure he has a great reason for being late. That's what you said 2 refills ago. I'm the cynical one. I think. And I meant it as much then as I do now. He swore he'd come. Yeah, well, I don't know what ghost you set me up with, but I agreed to a date. One date, Lynn. I gesture at the coffee shop around us. And all I got this afternoon was ridiculously overpriced caffeine at $9.50 a piece. What? Okay, hold on, let me finish this sentence. When I could have made some at home for free. Dang, $9.50? Is that what coffee's going for nowadays? I feel like I went out for coffee, and I don't generally drink coffee, but I was hanging out with one of my friends, and it was like $6, which still is quite a bit, but not as bad as $9.50. I'm supposing that maybe we had a little cake or something while we waited, but I also don't know how long we've been waiting. But ooh, $9.50. I'm just stuck on that fact, and also the fact that our character has spent money and time waiting on this date that did not show up. That sucks. At least they offered free refills. That's right. If you had 2 refills, that means you had 3 cups. And if you do the math, girl math, as, people may be familiar with, then it was only like 3 something per cup, which is not as bad. This is how I feel about refills and such. It's like, yeah, you have to divide it by the actual amount that you got. So that's how I would parse this or think about it, so that I wouldn't feel as bad. Considering the server glared like she would vaporize me whenever she came over, I paid in stress for each refill. Oh, no fair. I mean, I feel like if you're, whatever, they still refilled it. Sorry, guys. But if you didn't want us to get free refills, then, could have said so. Whatever, it's fine. I think she would have been less annoyed if we ordered food. My sister slouches back in her chair at the choice look I give her. We're stuck in this cafe because I humored her. She's had so much success playing matchmaker among her friends that my time finally came around. Okay, I mean, like, there's precedence for entertaining this option. You're being a good sibling. I think so. And as it's what she wants to do professionally, I caved after her endless poking and prodding. I kept reading that as if. This text is like slightly, I mean, I like it. I think they might have an option for better reading. Text speed, title, I don't think so. But it's okay. I like it. It's just I'm gonna get caught up on it every now and again. I know today isn't going as planned, but can't we try to see the bright side of things? I like Lynn already. Lynn and I, we get along. Honestly, though, I do get Aaron. I would be kind of mad because I, one, entertained a slightly ridiculous proposition, even though it's not that ridiculous, but then also was like stood up. So I wouldn't feel great about it, to be honest. For starters, we got a good walk-in. You mean that thing I do every morning on my way to work? And as a walker, you'd know anything could have happened to your date while he was on his way here. Oh, really? Such as? Anything. A car accident, a robbery, or a family emergency. What if he had missed the bus and had to hitchhike? This is my imagination running wild. There's her overactive imagination going wild again. For 2 hours. For all we know, all those incidents happen in succession. Imagine if his leg got caught in a grinder, or a car splashed his new clothing with mud, or... Then he should be mature enough to let me know. Those 2 hours of my life aren't coming back. Okay, I understand, but please, for me, can't we wait 30 more minutes? I worked so hard to set this up. Yeah, no. I'd rather go home. The only thing waiting for us at home is that stream you were watching. Ooh, what stream? And the total solace of relaxing in my bed. Come on, that 24-hour fish stream isn't going anywhere. It's not even important. Ooh, a 24-hour fish stream? That sounds soothing, though. It's super important. Somebody needs to ring the doorbell so those fish can migrate. This is why I'm concerned about you. Nobody else is spending their entire weekend on that. They go out and meet people, have grand adventures, get married, have 19 kids. So, there were over 100 people in the live stream before we left. That's even more concerning. Okay, pass me your phone, please. Maybe he sent a message in the app. I slide my phone across the table towards my sister. Whoa, charge your phone. Why do you always walk around with 20% battery? It was at 50% before we left. My sister just shakes her head. 2 taps later, and the Greed Up logo flashes across the screen. I left everything from my password to creating my profile in the app to Lynn. Lame. There are no messages from him. Whoever my sister set me up with, it's clear they aren't coming. If anything, the hours I've waited for a total stranger are more than generous at this point. I agree with that. I wouldn't wait more than 15 without some message of I'm running late, personally. So, I get it. While Lynn has put a ton of effort into this, I'm ready to call it quits. I'm getting coffee jitters, I'm hungry, and I have to work early tomorrow. I prefer to be at home, relaxing in my bedroom, than to spend even another dollar here. I toughed it out thus far because Lynn means well, but is that enough? We're gonna say yes, and what else? Let's play the improv game. Stick around for another 30 minutes. 30 minutes more. That's all they're getting. Following that, we're seriously leaving. Of course. Gosh, thank you so much. You're more invested in this than I am. That won't be the case for long. He's super cute. How do I tell my sister it takes vastly more than that to impress me? Fair, so true. Or rather, how can I share that in a way she'd parse? My phone rings. I have a notification. Are those my dailies? No, it's a message from him. My sister abandons her seat and squishes in next to me. Look, he said he's sorry for being so late and that he's stuck at work. I knew he wouldn't flake on you. This is great. He said he'll be done once he completes one last task. I wonder what that might be. What kind of jerk tells you that 2 hours later? Maybe he's got a horrible boss? I could seriously make a novel out of all the excuses you give other people. I mean, fair. Lynn is very imaginative, and I love it. Unfortunately for my sister, 30 minutes comes and goes without another word from my mysterious date. I collect my bags and pay the bill wordlessly. Lynn follows behind me like a sulking dog. Her head is down. Her eyes are dewy. We're really going? Yes, we are. 30 minutes is 30 minutes. But he texted. Lynn, enough. You already agreed. Okay. This still sucks, though. Look, you can set me up on another date some other time, preferably with someone who actually shows up. I took the cafe door open, but the world rumbles around me. At first, I fear I'm shaking profusely from all the caffeine I gulped down. Fair, valid. But when everyone around me gasps, ducks under tables, and tucks into door frames, I think better of it. I huddle my sister beneath the table, but she seizes my arm when I don't join her. Where are you going? To check outside. Get under the table. Enough people are recording on their phones that somebody will catch something. I'll be away for 5 seconds. That's all it takes. Her fingers dig into my arm and her eyes beg me to stay. I can't leave. She's too terrified to be left alone. The music is picking up, so I needed to turn it down. So I join her under the table. I was wondering if we would get an option for that, but I don't think it would be advisable to leave. Especially if we thought that potentially, I would think it's an earthquake and you definitely should get under a table or a door frame or something like that. The sky outside turns red and the cafe's trembling intensifies. Glassware tumbles off shelves. Frame decor crashes into the ground. People cry out and cover their heads amidst the shatters and thuds. Screaming drowns out the rest. Ooh, intense. What is that? What's happening? Oh God, what are those? My sister squeezes me as if holding on to me will save her life, but I peek out from under the table. Thousands of saucers descend from the crimson sky outside, each of them blaring that horrible noise I heard before the screaming started. What the hell? Are those spaceships? Oh my god, there's so many strangers. Catch it on camera. This is my chance to go viral. I repeated the same voices. I can't breathe. The smooth metallic exteriors of each ship are terribly alien. Their engines blast purple flames. Says, are there really aliens? I think. I don't know what else those could be. I squeeze back under the table with my sister and yank out my phone. My Cricket feed explodes with chirps and chimes. The trending tags are all about aliens, spaceships, and the concerningly red sky. That my timeline is an endless scroll of the descending spaceships from various angles in different countries. All the electronics in the cafe emit a horrendous screech. I drop my phone, but Lynn catches it. A live video overrides the social media app I was on. Featured in it is some man with a legion of soldiers behind him. Actually, he's on every screen in the vicinity. My sister pales. Hello. Hello, this face looks familiar. Oh, I don't even know what... I'm just gonna do a generic low pitch, hopefully somewhat masculine sounding voice, because this is a lot. Okay. By now, you think I'd know the optimal way to deliver these speeches. Someone shrouded in darkness whispers to the man on the broadcast. Huh? Are we alive? Well, hello, Earthians. My name is Egan, and I'm the prince of the planet Orthon. Ornthon. Forgive me, I am not the actual prince. I'm just the human trying to pronounce that. I expect my name will be seared into your mind shortly, since I'm taking over this planet as its supreme overlord. I suggest you surrender within the hour. If you do not, then we shall continue our subjugation with force. Egan stares off screen. Egan stares off screen. I fear what drew his attention, especially as I hear jet planes and helicopters. Right on cue, as predicted. This shall be a quick lesson for those with dreams of resistance and grandeur. Oh gosh, what's happening? Okay, hopefully this is not too loud. It feels like it might be. Gunfire erupts outside and the crimson sky flashes with red, orange, and white. They're firing at the ships outside. What? Already? I glance outside in time to see the attacking helicopters and planes sucked into a black void. They vanish in a twinkling spray of particles most RPG attacks could only hope to emulate. You're welcome to waste your resources attacking us, but we shall absorb everything fired at us. Your world isn't the first to try a counterattack, and it won't be the last. As I have a prior engagement I'm over 2 hours late for, that's the end of this broadcast. I wonder what prior engagement this must be that you're over 2 hours late for. Are we putting 2 and 2 together? A gut-wrenching dread digs into my stomach hearing those words. My gaze slowly meets my sister's. She's paler and sweatier than when I last looked at her. Lynn, why are you so sweaty? To the one I've promised to meet, you have my sincerest apologies for the delay. As I've finished my business, I'm on my way. An image appears beside the figure on the broadcast. My face squints back at me. Oh my goodness. I seize my sister. Sister, what did you do? Lynn, what is that photo of me? I'm sorry. He said he wasn't from here and I skimmed the paragraph he sent. The entire world is seeing a photo of me where I look like a bona fide cryptid caught in a sneeze. And that's all you have to say? That's not the best photo. I mean, we have 2 priorities here. 1, the photo's not good. 2, why is it up there? 3, related to 2, how could she not have done a better job at verifying this man? Well, this alien. Well, whatever, it doesn't matter. I think that's hilarious. He's the only guy in the app who said you look cute. You gave my information to an alien. But he's a super cute alien. Egan waves enthusiastically at the camera. Aaron, I can't wait to meet you. I curse in so many languages that my sister covers her ears. As the invaders descend from their spaceship into our city center, our governor throws himself at their feet. Wait! Rather than surrender, there must be something else we could offer you. You could stop trying to delay me, Scrimp. Move it. But we should have a chance to save ourselves. Please. Egan taps his chin. Subjugating worlds is all that interests me, but my father has been on an awful bit about me settling down. Lol. Is that why we're on this dating app? So I propose this. The champion of this world shall be the person I'm already scheduled to meet. What? But you must pick someone who represents the people. I already chose them. There's no better representation than that, he says with a smirk. I wheeze. My youthful years drain out of me from the immense stress of Egan's announcement. We're gonna become the champion of this world? Oh, that's a lot of stress. Okay. All conflicts on Ornthon are decided through duels between individuals. Only through triumph victory can matters be settled. Demands are a victor's right. So, if your champion can best me in a duel, oh my, I'll reconsider ruling this planet. Oh my god, now we gotta be the champion to beat Egan in a duel.
That's insane. You're up against some young person who has barely lived their life.
I held a charged saber since the pleasant age of 2. That's no excuse.
Please, reconsider. You can't place the fate of the world in some random citizen's hands.
My answer is final. Besides, my date already agreed to a duel. We can simply change what's at stake. When did I agree to a duel? I snatched my phone from my sister and furiously back-read her chat and greet-up. Egan sent an offensively long paragraph in which he speaks excitedly about the date and 30% of it. The rest is a glorified terms and services contract about a duel. Actually, he didn't agree to a date at all until we finished the duel. That precedes the entire process.
Did you actually read any of this? It's too long. I skimmed it. You know, nobody ever actually reads paragraphs that long.
Lynn?
Wait, please, reconsider, please.
The broadcast cuts out. Everyone in the restaurant stares at me. If I sprint home right now, I think I can make it. That, or I can dig myself a hole deep enough to hide until this passes.
Gosh, can you believe this?
I really can't. Actually, no, I don't want to. This isn't happening.
You had plenty of life experience. Why was the governor so rude?
I grab my sister and shake her. Is that the most important part of the situation right now? My sister's head bobs back and forth. She wobbles like a wet noodle. What an image. What am I going to do, Lynn?
Date him? Duel him?
Can you unscramble your brains for 3 seconds, please? The fate of the universe is in my hands. I can barely walk down the stairs without tripping, but you expect me to challenge an alien? I lurch out from under the table, banging my head in the process. It's a bad look and certainly a terrible start. Ugh, damn it. We're making a run for it.
But we already agreed to their terms.
You agreed to his terms. You. There was no me in this question. Or equation, rather.
But I did all of this with your consent. I gave consent thinking you set me up with a normal...
Forget it. We need to go.
But you could duel him, sis. Buy time so he might catch the common cold, or some hackers can make a computer virus to shut off their ships or something.
Now isn't the time for film references. I'm panicking here. I grab my sister's arm and rush for the door. It bangs open seconds before I reach it. No, I don't want to return to the title. I just feel like... The music is just little... Apologies if it's been a little too loud. It's on my lowest settings, so like it appears very quiet to me, but I know that if I'm hearing it a bit more, I have to change it. Oh, I bet Egan's here. Egan's shocking white hair, red eyes, and regal extraterrestrial garb appear before me. Aaron, I'm here for our duel. He looks so excited. No, please. No. I duck behind the nearest plant. Unfortunately, it's way too skinny. Egan's gaze burns into me. You are Aaron, yes? Oh, me? Oh, no. I don't know who that is, actually. But you're clearly her. I scoop up some glasses I spy on a nearby table. I'm, well, shoot. What's a good fake name? Oh my gosh, Does that say Marie? This is Inaria. We're gonna be blue. Blue.
I'm Blue. Erin is my cousin. She had to go home. It was a nasty bout of food poisoning that got her. Yep.
Food poisoning? You Earthians put poison in your food.
No, we don't. I just meant.
Seems you've evolved behind what Fidelia Endel gave you credit for.
Oh, wait, you're misunderstanding.
I'll keep that information in mind while sampling your local cuisine. So serious.
Egan whips out a device and flashes the horrible photo of my sister Dared Set as my profile picture.
I don't know. I'd question my sister after that, to be honest. Why would you do me dirty like that? Like, would I not let you take a good photo of me? Because then I understand. But then I also... That's not great. But whatever. Are you certain the person in this image isn't you? It's a perfect match.
In what universe is that me?
I have my doubts, but I suppose if my date didn't show, then I'll move on.
Oh, thank goodness.
Seems I'm subjugating this planet ahead of schedule. He looks so happy about it.
Oh no, that's worse. Hold on a moment. Theoretically, if I am Erin, what do you plan to do?
Duel, of course.
But what does a duel entail?
As I'm at an advantage, I'd let the other party decide. It's part of custom.
So, it's not some duel to the death?
It can be. Is that what you Earthians like?
Wait, no snap judgments. I took off the glasses. I am your duel partner.
So you are.
He's alarmingly radiant when he smiles.
I do like the smile, but also not. What is the duel supposed to be? Can we set if we set the parameters, can it just be like, we romance you? Like, hello, what's happening? I'm thrilled you've embraced the challenge, duel partner.
If I lose, are you seriously enslaving Earth?
Enslave is an inadequate term. We aren't savages who'll doom you all. By the sounds of that, perhaps everything will work out. Instead, we'll bleed this planet of its resources and assimilate everyone who survives into Orthonian culture. Orthonian culture. I can't say that for... It's gonna take me a while. So sorry.
That's so much worse. But if I win, you'll spare this planet, right?
If those are your terms following the end of our duel, then yes.
In that moment, I recall everything I love and loathe about planet Earth. The odds are in favor of what I love, considering all my loved ones, friends, and favorite creatives live here with their friends and loved ones. Okay, I'll do it. We'll duel. My stomach is queasy with nerves at Egan's wolfish grin.
Look at that grin. He looks extra excited. Perfect. Name your game. How we do combat is your decision.
I rack my mind for what an alien invader would be terrible at, and alternatively, anything I'm so eerily good at that it'd save humanity. The pressure is duly on since everyone who was under a table earlier is filming me now. I glance at my sister and she gives me a thumbs up. Thanks for the support, sis. Okay. How about we try...
But I don't have information. Are we good at a children's card game? I would think so. I don't know. I don't think a word game is the way to go. I'm saving. Can I can I save? Oh my god, I'm gonna do Planet Earth. Okay, let's return.
A children's card game. Wait, a duel, huh?
Well, I mean, if Egan's not accustomed to like Earth customs, so including card games, then maybe this might work. The word game, I'm not sure. Because seemingly he could be really smart and good at word games.
I don't know. I think I'm okay at word games personally, but like, I don't know how our character is either. Let's try a children's card game. The crowd surrounding us gasp, but a select few laugh or groan. I expected Egan to fall within the latter, but he smirks. Perfect choice. It is? Yes, it's been decades since I've had the pleasure. You're looking at us with those very intense eyes right now. Wait. He runs his palm down his right arm from his wrist to his elbow, and a mechanical chime rings out in the cafe. An arc of light covers his forehead, and a dual platform latches into place with precise clicks. Assemble your deck, challenger. But I have no deck on hand. I didn't expect him to know what I was talking about, let alone be so prepared. On what other planet did he practice this that I don't have the advantage? I bet it's too late to back out. Out of curiosity, is it possible to change the means we use to duel now? No, your first decision is final. Figured. Then you'll have to excuse me long enough for me to drop by my house and return. My old deck is at home under my bed. No need to twaddle. Egan whistles and 2 guards appear behind him. You're called, Supreme Leader. Fetch her cards. I'm brimming with anticipation for a battle, and I will not have it delayed. At once, Supreme Leader. They vanish in a shower of light particles. Don't you need my address? We have that information, and Dell cataloged the details of every Earthian on this planet. There are so many privacy violations in that sentence. My brain tries to comprehend how they could have possibly accomplished that. But when I consider the number of corporations determined to squeeze every last detail out of everyone for advertising profit ventures, it suddenly makes a ton of sense. Okay, so that is a very I like how they put that. The writing makes this super plausible. The zappy whoosh of the guards returning brings me back to reality. Supreme Leader, we've retrieved the object. They plop my box of cards onto the table. Let me know when your preparations are complete. I realize that I'm really doing this. I have no choice. I ease into the booth to swiftly rebuild my deck. Egan gives me some privacy. My hands shake terribly by the time I finish. Most of the rules are a jumbled mess in my head because of nerves. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. He joins me at the table, settling in comfortably across from me. Then, let us begin. Ha 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 ha. That face is so funny. Egan draws a third of his deck on his first turn. I can barely keep up with the long string of combos he strings together through a dozen cards, but didn't we get to pick the game? So like, what is happening? By the time it gets to my turn, his side of the table is packed with cards that would be the envy of competitive players. How did he even get these in outer space? I look at the opening hand I've drawn. I've never built any deck with tournament play in mind. I've always built silly theme decks full of rarely used shenanigans. Well, maybe that will work in our favor. Oh, and somehow today, of all days, that's what saved me. Okay. I've lost. Egan scans the board's state, but there's no mistake. I beat him. I actually won? She won! We're saved! Everyone in the cafe cheers and crowds around me to celebrate my victory. Egan's fist slams down on the table. Everything falls silent. This can't be. My decks are tournament ready. We must play again. But I beat you. Best 2 out of 3. 30 minutes later, when I've defeated him a second time, Egan slumps over in his booth. The crowd cheers again. Would you like to go best 3 out of 5? I shouldn't tempt fate by anything. By asking, but I'm actually having fun playing this old card game again. No. Once is a fluke. Twice is the truth. Is that some Ornthonian saying? Oh my goodness. Is it? He drifts a palm over his arm, and his dual platform disappears. As you are the victor of our match, you may name your terms. I'm so shocked by the fact I beat him that nothing feels real for a moment. Let's make sure that the planet is saved, though, girl. At the very least. Can demand anything of Egan at this moment, and he must honor it. What are your victor's demands? Will you really give me anything I ask for? Yes, so long as it's within my power. There's a certain inflection to his tone that gives me pause, and his expression is not making me feel very confident. Earlier, his gaze held a touch of amusement and dwindling interest, but now he's gazing at me the way I probably look at animals I want to pet. I'm scared. But will our loved ones be safe if we don't save the planet? Does it mean like you're still gonna go through with your plans if like because you're Ornthonian and you guys do that? I don't know. Oh my god, did I save? I literally just like I saved already. This is the confirm. Okay. But if safety for planet Earth, I mean, we did this for planet Earth, so I think that's the choice to go for, because I feel like but if I pick safety for planet, sorry, I'm like talking into my shirt there, my shirt collar. Safety for planet Earth, does that mean like the people on it aren't safe? I need to see the full flesh. Oh my god, I don't know. But then if I said pick safety for my loved ones, and we say everyone on Earth is my loved one, then like that's fine. I don't know. I kind of want to go with one because I'm scared of two. We're gonna go with one. No. Then I want safety for my loved ones and myself. Keep invading. Wait, no, I thought it was a trick question. You know what? We're just gonna commit to the answer because we can come back and choose the other one later. Every cheer around me dies. My sister chokes on her water. I don't believe I misheard you, but did you say you want Ornthonians to invade Earth? That's exactly what I said. But during all of that, and afterwards, my sister and I get to live a better life than we have been. Hey, you! What do you think you're doing? Protecting what I care about. By selling out all of humanity? Humanity's doomed anyway. At least this way I have some control. Oh no. I thought she was our savior, but she's evil. What's evil to you is practical to me. You all assumed I'd save you. I never said I actually would. When did that ever leave my mouth? Okay, I kind of like that this is an option just for like the sake of story. I was thinking about it way too hard, but you know what? Sorry guys. I would choose humanity, truly, because though humanity is not perfect, you know, we can work it out. But, you know, this is an interesting choice, and I like kind of where it's going. We won't let you. Get her. The crowd comes alive like a beast, but Egan's people apprehend everyone who tries to reach me. I shall honor your demands. Consider yourself and your sister spared. Follow me. Chaos breaks out as thunderous zapping shakes the world outside. I grasp my sister's arm. Her mouth is agape and she's completely stunned, but I drag her along with me as I follow Egan. You're right, Lynn. I was too quick to want to get out of here. This was a pretty wonderful date after all. Invaded. We're all as tired as you, but come on, think of the cute animals. Okay, I figured that wasn't gonna really lead anywhere. I wonder how many endings we have. This is ending 3, the one place untainted by capitalism. Okay, so we're gonna load that and choose not that. Safety for planet Earth, and let's see what happens here. Okay, safety for planet Earth. Then I'd appreciate it if you didn't subjugate our planet. You picked the most boring thing you could have asked for, but sure. Done. Thank you. I've given this planet amnesty. Move the ships. As you command, Supreme Leader. His alien comrade appears and vanishes so fast I have whiplash. I thought Egan was talking to himself. Egan snaps his fingers and the red world outside regains its proper colors. Well, I'm happy he kept his word, but it must be stressful having everyone act on everything you say the second you say it. Is your heart made of antimatter? Why would you rescue your planet? Because it's the right thing to do. Forget that I, Marie Blue Angel, chose the other one first, the other choice. And I like it here well enough. His gaze is incredibly peculiar because of its immense intensity. If that's all, I'd like to head home before the stress of all this actually hits me. I'd like to crash in private. Ian rises from the table when I do. Wait. Did you need something else? Yes. You. With sparkles. That's a cute expression. What? What do you mean, like, us? What do you mean, me? Huh? What? Sorry, I was trying to read that. Okay. I haven't had such a thrilling match in eons. You're welcome. Goodbye now. He kneels before me with a fist across his chest. My thoughts spin so fast it makes me dizzy. Why is he kneeling? What's the fastest way to get out of this conversation? Marry me? Marry me. Me also. Like, how is this gonna get into a romance aspect? This is so cute. Don't mind me while I take a screenshot. That's cute. A shock of gas floods the cafe. My sister squeals like she saw her favorite boy band celebrity. Politely, we're gonna agree. Well, we're gonna agree. You know, yes, and you know what else is happening? Lynn is so happy right now. Sure. I blink and I'm at a wedding. I'm in a wedding dress surrounded by friends and my teary-eyed sister fanning her face so her makeup doesn't melt off from sobbing. Oh, it looks gorgeous. I set them up, you know. I knew they'd be perfect for each other. Lynn, that's a big lie. Pale pink flowers, petals fall from the sky like rain. Rice follows afterwards. I disappear arm in arm with Egan up into a spaceship with Just Hitch pointed on the ramp that closes behind us. Years spin by, I'm featured in books and interviews and sponsorships coat me like salt does the sea, but what continues to dazzle me is the vast cosmos. 48 planets and 13 kids later, you're still thrilled. You said yes. Oh my god, 13 kids? Okay. Ending number 4. Extraterrestrial bliss side B. Okay, so there's a side A. So let's load in that. I'm just being ridiculous, but you know, okay, we're gonna politely decline because this, like, realistically, that's a little crazy. This alien is crazy. I just like to entertain the crazy options. Sorry, but no. That's unfortunate. He bows his head and then raises it after a moment. I've never been so utterly smitten with another being in my entire existence. Please, reconsider marrying me. The resources of millions of planets would be at your disposal. You can't be serious. I'm completely serious. Wait, did he say millions of planets? What kind of stuff would aliens accumulate? Hold on, I'm getting sucked in by greed. That's enough. Look, it's a no. We don't know each other. I will remedy that during all the years we spend together. Please, stand up. I will marry you. I don't want a husband. Oh, that's cute. Then I'll be your wife. You look good. Good. I like the roses. That wasn't the issue? Egan reaches inside his clothing and tucks out the fanciest space rock I've ever laid eyes upon. It hums and glows with ethereal blue light. It's so gorgeous, in fact, that I have to suppress my baser instincts to snatch up his shiny as if he were some boss I defeated in an RPG. I'm no better than a crow. He looks so happy though. He's like, I already said no. Goodbye. I seize my sister and sprint home so fast I probably set a new world record. The wind in my ears drowns out Egan's protests. Our front door slams closed. I twist both locks into place and struggle to catch my breath. My heart pounds so hard that I feel like I'm choking. This is right up there in the top 5 worst days of my life, Lynn. My sister leans against our front door, laughing. What do you mean? That was amazing. I would have accepted his proposal if I were you. Oh, Lynn. Do you know how much publicity you'd get? You're more than welcome to go back for him. Absolutely not. He adores you, Queen of Games. Quit it. Gosh, think about how popular my matchmaking business would have been if you'd accepted. We could afford a house. We'd be better off than someone who won the lottery. I clutch my head at the psychic damage her words deal me. No, we're forgetting today ever happened. You literally just saved the planet, but you expect that to happen? From now on, I don't exist. I'm going to lay so low, people will walk over me without realizing I'm a person. My sister cackles with sheer delight and eases away from the front door. She rubs my back comfortingly. Okay, I'm done teasing you. But seriously, what you just accomplished is phenomenal. You saved the planet from invasion. I guess it is pretty cool, huh? It's beyond that. You're amazing. It'll be even more amazing to put all this behind me. You bet it will. And what better way to do that than having takeout before going to bed? Ooh, that sounds like a really nice way to celebrate saving the planet. Of course, if there's anything my sister never forgets, it's food and romance. Sure, pass me my phone. I head to bed with my stomach full and relax into a dreamless sleep. I don't know where those aliens will go, but I'll take solace in the fact everything will be back to normal tomorrow. Oof, okay, get your rest, girl, because it's not going to be like that. 2 hunks of metal close over my arms the following morning with a firm clank. I glance up at the 2 alarmingly beautiful, fragile-looking men who cuffed me before I could have a sip of my coffee in my living room. Handsome alien one. Blue Reeves, you're being detained. Do not resist. The peaceful sleep I had last night drifts away in the wind. Lynn's as still as a statue nearby with half a bagel in her mouth. I'm sorry. Why? Did you think your life would go back to normal after what you did? Lynn, what's going on? I don't know either. They're both cute, so I opened the door. Oh my goodness. I mean, I get it, girl, but also, every day I worry more that my sister will be kidnapped by someone who tricks her into joining the black market solely because they're beautiful. Is that seriously the only reason you opened our door? When she looks away guiltily, I give up. I mean, I get it, Lynn, but also I'm blue here, like actually, in the same thoughts and opinions. She and I may live on the same planet, but clearly we don't exist in the same universe. We haven't since childhood. I'm sorry, but again, why am I being arrested? Better yet, do you have a warrant? Handsome alien B twirls his glimmering locks and produces a document. Do you think we're brutes? Of course we have a warrant. You violated Section B of Arthurian law, which mandates you must honor all agreed upon terms of a duel. But I dueled Egan and won. Our business was over. It wasn't. Are you kidding? What did I miss? Why? Your date, of course. I'm about to tear my hair out. You agreed here in Greed Up that, following an amicable duel, you'd partake in a casual date. As that portion of the agreement was left unfulfilled yesterday, you're being detained. Oh, you can't be serious. We're completely serious. And how could you be so cruel, Earthian? Our prince remained in the cafe until closing for the likes of you. He's the laughing stock of your planet now. There are clips of him all over your infernal apps, WooTube and WickWalk of him abandoned in that cafe. You can't gain sympathy from me. Alien B whips out a device that looks eerily like a tablet. There are thousands of trending videos of Egan alone at the table I ditched him at. Countless compilations have a desaturated Egan with rain effects and sad violin playing in the background. Others have edited various sparkles, flowers, or animal ears onto him and are worshipping him as their new internet baby girl. That's funny. You must be kidding. I saved the world and they turned the alien overlord, who absolutely would have subjugated Earth, into a meme. I'd laugh if it wouldn't worsen my situation. Instead, I adjust my glasses. Wait, I don't wear glasses. Are these the ones I snatched yesterday? I take the glasses off and silently apologize to the stranger I snagged them from as I tuck them into my breast pocket. Look, they're calling him Rizless. We know what that means. We looked it up. He waited 4 whole hours for you to return, and now his reputation is tarnished. Is that the real reason I'm being arrested? No, you're being arrested as per the warrant terms. This is but an extra transgression of yours. Okay, so I just have to date Egan to make amends, right? Where's our new date location? Prison? It was a joke, but the Orthonians look at me like I'm some kind of deranged savage. It's with great reluctance that we escort you back to the mothership. You do well to keep your mouth shut until then. Well, that should be easy enough. Sis, you're really going? I doubt I have another choice. You could resist, but then we'd have to seal you in the transport cube. As I'm sure you've never condensed to a ninth of your size before, I suggest you come willingly. Yep, I definitely don't want whatever that is. Okay, lead me to Egan. Let's get this over with. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna leave this here for today. Keep us all in a little bit of suspense because, you know, we're gonna go date Egan now and see what the mothership is all about. But this has been really fun. I really like the premise, and I didn't realize that there would be multiple endings, but I love that there are. But I'm really enjoying it so far. I really like our character, Erin, and Lynn is so funny to me. Like, I totally get her, but also it's hilarious the way she's just like, well, they're cute. What was I supposed to do? Vibe. And then Egan's so interesting. I'm assuming we'll go on dates and he'll be persistent about it, and maybe we're gonna feel like our character's gonna get into it, but I hope so, because, you know, consent's great. Little concerning that we have to go on this date, but we did consent to it per the terms of the agreed up / whatever contract. So we'll see. But anyways, oh, I also want to add that I really like the art style and the music from what I can hear. It's really fun. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please like the video if you liked the video and would like to see more of Love Limit. Also, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. I play a lot of visual novels from indie game developers and I really enjoy them. So I hopefully you do too. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye!